everybody, good to be back with you. So continuing the Moon-Mars series and composite charts today. When we have the opposition between Moon and Mars, it is going to be very, very hard for the two people not to express their true feelings in the moment that those feelings are triggered. There is no holding back when we see this in a composite chart. You need to look at the natal temperaments to see what traits will be displayed in a more extreme way as a result of this particular aspect. Whatever is in the natal chart will be expressed 10 times as much when it blends into this opposition in a composite chart. So in particular, hard aspects from Moon to Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, or Pluto in the natal chart are going to translate to a lot of reacting and drama in a relationship that has this in it. So both people's natural way of spontaneously reacting and feeling and their type of passion is mirrored in the other person when this opposition occurs. So the form of the emotional energy between the two of you is similar and is seen in the other person. So it's not recognized as our own because it's transferred, it's mirrored. So what happens as a result of this mirroring, inducing opposition, really depends on how emotional and how reactive you are as an individual. If one or both people are very reactive, if they have those moon aspects to Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, or Pluto, then the chances of acting the tension out and acting the tension out physically are much greater. The tension is just going to take off when it occurs, and there's no breaks once both people are set off. So the feelings are going to be expressed, and they are going to be expressed ardently. If we have one person who's natally not expressive or even disconnected from expressing feelings or anger, then this opposition can create a type of ticking time bomb. The tension is going to build until the explosion is atomic. And there's no repairing the radioactive environment after that takes place. So many couples who are natally predisposed to holding down anger or not expressing anger or passionate displays of feelings, they're going to need to really pay attention to how they allow those feelings to be expressed and make sure that they are being expressed so there isn't that catastrophic kind of buildup. So other couples who are able to express feelings or passion that aren't keeping a lid on that somehow, they will clash and then they will move on when we see this opposition. The clashes are pretty dramatic when they occur, but they do recover fairly quickly. The damage is actually cumulative. As time goes on, there's going to be more and more run-ins with each other. So they tend to become more and more disgusted. We have more and more resentment that is going to build up. So it's very important to forgive and forget when we have this particular opposition, because we can get to the point where there is that one straw that is going to break the camel's back, and then we're going to end up hating each other. There's a lot of passion when that occurs and a lot of bad feelings. So this opposition for some people can turn to hate. That is not actually unusual. The passion will remain even if we break up, and both will still be stirred up by each other and will be driving each other kind of crazy. So when we have this opposition, we're attractive to each other, but temperamentally they drive each other kind of crazy. So the opposition is going to give expression to traits and personal qualities that have been repressed or held down. So look at what content is there to spring out. And it's also going to give expression to whatever already exists temperamentally in the natal chart when it comes to being triggered or acting out. So you always want to look at the natal temperaments when you see this show up in a composite chart. So hope that was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel. You can find me on the internet at truthandaspectastrology.com, Facebook, Instagram, other social media at Truth and Aspect Astrology. Yes, I do private consultation, and you can find me over on my website for that. And I also offer a subscriber option on my website as well, where there's lots of teaching videos, regular question and answer sessions, live sessions, and just exclusive content that you won't be able to find anywhere else. So check me out over there. See you super soon.